Now CEN's got a new truck. They call this the 10 scale on-road street truck. And it's got a Ford Ranger MSRT body on it, officially licensed of course. And when I first saw this thing, I thought it was just the rally car with the truck body on top of it. But now I think that's not quite the case. So we'll check out this truck, compare it against the rally that we've got, and then we'll go outside and drive it. You want to win some AMain Hobbies store credit? Because we're giving away $100 every week. All you have to do is sign up with the QR code on the back of this voucher that we're putting in every order you make. Now, I didn't know this, but the Ford Ranger MSRT, according to Google, is a premium pickup truck with a muscular, motorsport-inspired design and car-like driving dynamics. It says it has a lowered stance, flared wheel arches, and a 21-inch wheels, the largest ever on a Ranger. And I can kind of see it in this truck. Now, this is officially licensed through Ford, and like some of the previous CEN vehicles, we've got Hobby Wing and Savox electronics, Fury officially licensed tires, KG1 wheels. And we've got two different colors to choose from, with the Command Gray being our truck. We've also got a full list of features for our drivetrain, all metal gears, four-wheel drive, shaft drive, wider range of gearbox designs, sealed case, sealed axle housings, gear differential, 78mm big bore long shocks, 12mm bodies, hard steel drag link, sway bars. Interesting. Our length, 21.65 inches, wheelbase, 12.95. And then on the other side, it's showing a custom rear roof spoiler, KG1 forged beadlock wheels. We've got a 60 amp waterproof brushed electronic speed controller, high efficient transmission system that's configurable, and then metal transmission gears. We've got a lot of the same information on the right side about our ESC, a 550 size brushed motor, our 12 kg Metal Gear servo, 3-channel radio system, some info about our scale licensed body, our steel frame rails, chassis mounted servo. So this is more like a crawler chassis underneath. Stamp steel hoops, skid plate, full ball bearings, and then more info on our transmission, our wheels, and our tires. And then down here it says battery and charger not included, and it'll probably require 4 AA's for the transmitter. Pretty standard transmitter. We've seen this included with other ready-to-runs as well as the CEN Rally car. All right, this gray does look pretty dang nice. We've got a matte black trim on the bottom, some air vent decals, Lexan body, of course, hard plastic mirrors with reflective decals, decals for our windows, molded in door handles. It does use body clips. The rear spoiler is a separate piece attached on there. And then there is a molded in spoiler for the bed. These are taillight decals, MSRT branding, and Ford decals, Ranger molded into the body, as is this rear bumper that is also matte black, probably painted on the outside with some decals attached to it. Looking at the front of the truck, it looks really good. This is all a decal for our front grille, headlights, branding, as well as down below. And honestly, as far as scale looks go, it looks really great. These AT tires also look really nice. They feel like there's no foam inserts inside. And then to get to the wheel nut, you actually have to take off 6 screws to release the cap with the wheel nut behind it. It's gonna use 12mm hexes back there. Flipping it over, look at that link suspension. So this is definitely a crawler chassis. Kind of looks like the dually setup or the lifted Ford truck that came out a few years ago, because we do have solid axles in the front and rear, and then a 3-link suspension setup. And then there's a panhard bar there. But those suspension links are metal, metal skid plate, metal dog bone drive shafts in the center supported by little springs. So underneath, steel rails, center transmission, our brushed motor, huge battery box with Velcro straps, steel shock hoops on each corner. These are plastic shocks. They're threaded at least. And then up front, our chassis mounted servo, metal steering links down here, which is kind of nice. It is cool to see the sway bar set up on here. The bar going through to the other side. We've seen that same sway bar though on the previous trucks, and that sway bar is going to be on the front and the rear. Shocks feel pretty nice. Oh yeah. So these are solid straight axles, but they have open differentials inside, so it should drive around pretty easily. You could lock up those differentials though to make this a pretty capable crawler. We have hitch capabilities on the front and on the rear. Our brushed 60 amp Hobby Wing ESC, and it's got these little jumpers on there, and it's currently set for LiPo. If you wanted to use a nickel metal hydride, you would have to take this bottom jumper and move it over to the right side. So this truck is nothing like the rally car, which uses a tub chassis, and it comes with brushed electronics. It's a completely different setup. Shaft drive in the center, independent suspension. They're both 10 scale, but other than that, they're very different. I imagine they could take this platform though and stretch this chassis, and you could take a body like that and throw it right on here. I have no idea what the Ford Ranger is going to cost, but CEN definitely has the Ford licensing hookup, and so they are utilizing that quite a bit in their trucks and rally cars. Got a 2S speed run. Here we go. And that's full throttle. Hold onto your hats, ladies and gentlemen. So if I had to guess, I would say the transmission right now is in the low setting. So it's equipped with lots of torque, less high-end speed, and top speed is not great. But if you wanted to haul something, it'd be perfect. And a whole 10 miles an hour. There aren't many good scale realistic trucks like this if you wanted to pull like your drift car on a trailer or your crawler. So I could see how something like this would be really appealing. But if you're not doing something like that, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm just not quite sure about this. It does look fantastic. The tires and wheels along with the body looks cool. The CEN dually looks really rad. I mean, all those trucks, as far as realism go, kind of knock it out of the park. Oh yeah! So it just rained hours ago. It's not muddy out here, but it's a bit wet. Sick. Oh yeah. Why is driving through mud so fun? Those open diffs are kind of hurting our 4x4 performance here. I think it needs a little bit thicker fluid, thicker grease, something. They're really loose. All right, let's hit this ramp. Do 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 do. Whee! Come get a shot of all the mud. We got some grass on the rear drive shaft. Those tires are caked. Oh, I wonder if we could barrel roll. Oh, so close. We got this. I think something happened to our steering. It's not turning left. Oh, well that's a problem. So it looks like our panhard bar actually broke. The plastic mount going to the chassis. The rear mount broke also. Oh, and the rear shock cap pulled off the shock. We're leaking fluid. So on the surface, it looked like the truck was taking those hits all right, but I mean, now we're getting a clear picture. It's all fixable though. Probably take half an hour, a couple of bucks and some parts, and she'll be back on the road. Pretty interesting truck. I could see how for some applications the truck would be pretty rad to haul around your other RCs. I don't know what it's going to cost, so that'll be interesting. If it's not too expensive, then it's going to offer a whole lot more and the brushed electronics won't be such a problem. But like what happened with the HPI Big Kahuna, I think it was almost 400 bucks. Brushed electronics. A lot of people are unhappy with what that offered for the price. And I agree. So we'll see what this actually sells for, and it could be a great truck for the right application. So if you're interested, go check out the CEN Ford Ranger with our links down below. And if you want more RC videos, check these out.